All right, we're now joined by the Horizon League tournament champions, the Vikings of Cleveland State. They are on to the NCAA tournament. We are joined by the head coach and Chris Kielsmeyer and student athletes Destiny Leo and Gabriella Smith. We'll take questions for the student athletes first. First, an opening statement from the head coach, and your new accessory looks awfully good on you, by the way.
well, it feels great. First, just thank you to the Horizon League and Barbasol for putting on an incredible event, first class in every way. Student athlete experience was phenomenal. Great season to Green Bay, and I'm sure they'll continue to play in a postseason somewhere. They're a heck of a team, and they got us twice in the regular season, and they're extremely well coached, a very, very talented team. And it's a heck of a college basketball game, but I guess it was Cleveland State's day, and we've chased this thing for 5 years, and we've been up here 4 different times, and I'll never forget leaving here the first time after we lost. I got on our fan bus, and I just thanked everybody for their support and belief in us and hang with us, because we'll be back up here and we'll win it someday. And you have that belief and you have that chase, and there's absolutely no guarantees that you're ever even going to get to Indy, let alone actually win it. You just got to believe. You got to work hard. Man, you got to work hard. And this group has put so much into it, and they deserve it. Our players deserve this, and I'm so proud of our staff and our players and administration. It's just a great day for Cleveland State University and our program.
Coach, thank you. If you have a question, please raise your hand. Dan will find you with a microphone. We'll have name and affiliation, too. Who wants to get us started? Matt, go ahead.
Matt Dudek from the Horizon Roundtable. Destiny and Gabriella, you guys shot, was it 48% from 3 today? What do you attribute to that? Was it just comfort in the building, just a good day shooting? What was it?
I would say from the three-point line, that kind of goes forth to the kind of defense that Green Bay plays. They really sink in on the drive, and that left us opportunities to get some wide-open kick-out threes, high-percentage shots. And today was just a matter of knocking down some of those shots.
Gabrielle, anything to add to that?
Yeah, I can second that, but also it was just the confidence after we seen the first shot go in, and it just went from there. It was just one of our days, and we're great shooters, and that's how we took it.
Josh, go ahead.
Hi, Josh Rattray from the HorizonLeague.org. Gabriella, did you have kind of an idea today might be your day, kind of warming up or coming to the arena? Did you think maybe I've got it today?
Honestly, to answer that question, I played good here last year, and I felt good playing in this building. So I knew it was my time and my team's time. So, yeah.
I told her that on the bus.
Well, yeah, we'll go with that.
I told her that on shoot-around on Saturday or on Sunday, because I don't think she missed a shot in practice. Like, she really shot the ball well leading up to this, and I think for her having confidence is
just for anybody, since we're talking, Kevin Borseth said you guys played the perfect game. Do you guys feel like you guys played the perfect game today and on the perfect stage on a perfect day?
Randy, if you go ahead.
I would say there's never really a perfect game played. I think that there's a lot of mistakes that we had made during the game. We had some turnovers that we didn't want. Late when they made that little run at the end of the game, I think we could have gotten some more stops. But I don't think it was a perfect game.
So right down here in front.
David Glazer from the News Herald. You've both been part of leaving this building, not winning this event, not going to the NCAA tournament. What was the level of anticipation for both of you coming into this game to get the job done and to secure that automatic bid? How important was it to you as a team and as individuals? And I'd like you both to sound off on this.
No, you go first. Go ahead. You go. To answer your question, I mean, honestly, we bring some spark to the team, and so I knew that if we came out with a spark, whether we were making shots, whether it's on the offensive side or the defensive side, if we were to play hard, it would have triggered the rest of our team to play well too and bring the heart to the team, and that's what our team played with today. And so we got what we deserved, and we fought for it. It was a hard season, and yeah.
Destiny, thoughts on that?
I think from the past few years, we've really learned what it's like to be on the other side of this. And it was something that none of us really wanted to go through again. So I mean, we just played really hard, and we were able to come out on the other end tonight.
Further questions for the student athletes? Right here in front. We'll get to the back.
Kyle Rossi, Horizon Roundtable. Destiny, you mentioned yesterday that Gabby kind of hyped you up before the overtime period, and then you talked to her on the bus today. And that just, I mean, tell me a little bit about what that says about your team mentality and how you guys play off of each other there.
I mean, I think that was something that I even talked about yesterday, is that we really just give each other confidence. We're always trying to pick each other up, and I mean, Gabby's my girl, so I've always got her back. She's always got mine, and that's something that you really want within a team. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Go ahead.
Destiny and Gabby, going inversely to you guys' great three-point shooting. Green Bay only shot 19% from three. You guys were doing a really good job at getting to the line when they were about to take open shots. How well do you think your defense played, and how do you think that contributed to you guys' win?
Basically, in our zone defense, we were just trying to squeeze the high post, and we were trying to get out to shooters really fast and make those three-pointers a little bit of a lower percentage shot for them. I mean, the whole game was about getting stops and rebounds and converting it on the other end, and I mean, that's something that we were able to do today.
Further questions for the student athletes? Get one more in the back, and we'll open it up for Coach.
Destiny, you led your team, and not just your team, but also the Horizon League to this point. I know it's a lot of players when they get to this point. It's easy to say the team as a team effort. That's how we got here. Today, it really felt. I mean, even Carmen, who's a big part of y'all's bench energy. Deja, who's awesome coming off the bench. It really did feel from our point of view that it really was a team effort today. How rewarding was that for you and Gabriella as well, who's one of the better scorers on the team as well?
I would say it's awesome. All year long, we've been talking about how much depth that we have on our team. And we just have a lot of girls that can make a lot of plays and a lot of girls that can do a lot of different things. And it was really important for everybody to step up today. And, I mean, everybody pretty much came through tonight, which was awesome.
Gabrielle, anything to add to that?
I'm really proud of my team, especially all the girls that are as old as me. I'm pretty old. But you know what? I made it here today.
Ladies, we'll let you go enjoy with your team, family as well. Congratulations. Good luck in the NCAA tournament.
Thank you.
All right, questions for Coach. Let's go to Mike right here. Mike, go ahead.
Michael Presti, NCAA.com. Chris, as you mentioned, you've left this building disappointed a few times. You also left it 1 year headed for a real personal ordeal. Will it be nice to walk in here from now on and have today, I suppose, maybe replace all those memories?
Well, I can assure you that the moments and the feelings that I'm having right now will be the ones that carry over, and the other ones will, continue to drive you and motivate you. I never lose where I've come from, and a big part of why today got done was the belief that this program had because of our struggles and our failures, not only on the court and between the lines, but in life. We can always do things better. We can always grow as people and coaches, and we've grown a lot over the last 5 years. And I work for incredible AD and special president, and we get things done together. We're the true epitome of a team at Cleveland State from an administration standpoint.
Let's go right here to the front for our next one. We'll come back to Matt. Go ahead.
David Glazier from the News Herald. Coach, before the game, Pat Bianchik, the radio analyst, took some of those chocolate basketballs and put 10 of them on the floor and explained your matchup zone to me. And as I watched this game today, I said, they're doing exactly what he was showing me with the basketballs. Talk about how good the defensive effort was and what it, with full benefit of hindsight, what it took away from Green Bay.
Well, he's a great Viking, right? I mean, he just adds so much to Cleveland State athletics. But, we win on our defense, and we want to turn teams over and score and transition offensively off of our defense. It's a big part of why we play a lot of zone. And, Green Bay is really hard to turn over, really hard to get them to beat themselves. And, we did a little bit of that early and too much of it late. But, we just defended all night. I mean, to hold them down to what we did just shows the great effort defensively as a team. And, you know, as the question earlier, we just had so many people come off the bench that played so hard. And, you know, you hit a shot or something, you get headlines, but you got to dig in and grind on the defensive end. And that's what this group does.
Matt, go ahead.
Chris, from this time essentially a year ago, you know, can you just talk about what that's been like? You know, your team's been kind of building. Once you left this building last year, you went on a postseason run, and it just kind of seems to have catapulted everything to this point now. Can you just kind of recap, you know, from this time a year ago till now, what that's kind of been like for this team as a building block?
Well, I appreciate the question, you know, because championships most of the time don't happen as fast as what you want them to, and you got to put a lot into it. And, you know, you got to have people continue to believe, because it's really hard to chase being elite. It's really hard to chase doing what this group did. And you got to believe, and you got to work. And that's just what our program does. And, you know, that we had, you know, Amel Gafang came back for this moment. Literally, she didn't really care about a Masters. She wanted to come back and win a championship. But she's on pace to get that Masters in a little over a year. So that shows you who the kid is as a person. And it just, college athletics is special. It teaches you so much about yourself, no matter what your age. And if you allow it to impact you and grow, you can really learn a lot about yourself, no matter what your age.
Mike?
One of the first things you did at the end, after the game was over, was go down to the end and hug some folks, I assume family. What did that moment mean to you, and what's going through your mind, your emotions at that point in time?
Well, my parents are sitting right there. You know, I wanted one more championship run with them, and maybe many more into the future. But, you know, I really wanted one more. You know, just Christy and her family being here, and my brother and my sister back home. It's just a surreal feeling, because those are the people that pick you up when you're down. And you get down a lot in this business. And you got to have somebody to lean on. And those people are who I lean on, and who pick me up when it's down. And, you know, the sacrifices that so many others make for you to chase what you want to do with your life is really special. And those people mean the world to me. And this program means the world to me. And I'm just so fortunate to get to share this with everybody.
Let's do one or two more. Let's go right to the front here.
I'm kind of interested in the learning process from the game up there at Green Bay to today, where you maybe changed a couple things that you like to do and, you know, won the game a different way. Was that a deliberate choice? I mean, you obviously say, oh yeah, everyone should make some three-pointers, and that's a great idea, but how much of that was kind of planned?
That's a question coming from somebody that acts like they know this program really well. Thanks, Kyle, and everything for you do. You really bring a lot to our program, and you and the Horizon people they deserve a lot of credit, because you guys are pushing the envelope, and it's making our league better. And you got to have people like you that really, really care. So thank you. We didn't attack them very well either time. You know, the players said it. You know, you guys talked about the three-point shots. You can't beat them inside, and Cleveland State wants to beat you inside. We're going to go to the basket. We're going to get to the free throw line. We're just going to beat you up in the paint, and you can't beat them that way. I don't think. You know, you've got to be prepared to, in the post, we talked about doing a little bit less is more. You know, quick dribbles, quick moves, pop it out, and let it fly. We came in here knowing that we had to hit threes and let it fly, and that's what they did. So, you know, I think our players really learned, you know, it's a contrasting style than what we're used to. And when you ask them to do that in the moment, it can be a challenge. But they handled it great, and then you got to hit the shot. You know, even if you get the open shot, you got to put the ball in the hole. And we had our moment today, and you know, again, I'll say it again. This group really deserves it.
Got time for one more? We'll leave it at that. Coach, congratulations. Best of luck in the NCAA tournament.
Thank you again to the Horizon League, and Julie and her team and everybody that puts a lot into this. I know you guys work countless hours and a lot to give us all a moment, and we all got moments today, so thank you.